And it's a local lad called James Lewis, this is local to the Midlands, is doing an amazing challenge for charity. He is dribbling a football from Africa to 𝐟𝐸𝐺.
No one has ever dribbled a football the length of a nation, let alone from Africa to the UK.
He's trying to raise £100,000 for St Giles Hospice. The goal is to arrive back on July the 19th and see England win the 2026 World Cup final.
I'm going to dribble it all the way home and get home in time to see England bring it home. My name's James Lewis. I like to do very strange running challenges each summer, and today we're out in Spain because I'm going to dribble a football all the way home from Africa back to my hometown in 𝐟𝐸𝐺. So I wanted to run from Africa, but I thought I could run Egypt through the Middle East, probably not a good idea, or I could run from Morocco through Spain, France, which seemed a better idea. I could have started on the very northern edge of Morocco and spent little time there, but I thought it'd be fraudulent to start so north in Morocco, spend so little time in Africa, and then put this up as a challenge of me running home from Africa, although spending just a day there. So I spent 2 weeks getting out of Africa, that was from Morocco, getting up to the northern border to where I then went into Spain.
It's been quite cool, to be fair, Hamza. It's been a while since I've been in a place that's built up. It's got nice scenery, nice architecture, churches and whatnot. Yeah, it's a really cool place, and as well it's just nice because you've got supermarkets, so I can load up on food at a fraction of the price of eating grotty food and at pubs and stuff that costs me like £20 every single time. It all adds up, so it's nice to get to a place like this, beautiful, but also very cheap. Right, this ball, I've had it 30 days now. It served me very well. Well, I reckon around 1,000 kilometres it's done, but it's, as you can see, it's ripped apart and it's caught a puncture, maybe off some thorns bush, maybe some glass in the road, so it's time for retirement, I'm afraid. Deflate this, put it in the bag, and hopefully I can take it home. It's going to be added weight just for me to collect it, but I want to keep it as a memento for the journey. This is hard work in itself. I haven't even started running yet. Today's route isn't too bad. We've got a dirt track, parallel to a road, not many turns, straight and simple. Today we're looking at around 33 kilometres, which is alright. I mean, since I've had the injury in my chest, I was doing more before, taking it a bit easy, but it's still going to be 20, 21 miles, which is going to be tough, but it could be worse.
When I was younger, my dad was in a hospice, the St Giles Hospice. One year I wanted to do a challenge where I ran on a track for 24 hours. So I've been fundraising them for every single year since then because I enjoy doing it so much. Now this is the 4th edition of my summer challenge, and each year it's gotten more and more difficult, more and more strange. And now here we are in Spain, dribbling a football across the country. So the hospice will look after people in their final days. So it's a very humane and helpful charity for people, especially me when I was a kid, because it was a very strange and difficult time for me, being just 11 and hearing the news that my dad was dying. So I needed that support, and the St Giles were there. So I would like to just say thank you to them and fundraise for them. Now there are kids who are a lot younger than me who will be going through the same thing, and it will be even more difficult for them. So I'd just like to be able to help them. Yeah, this is probably a little bit comfier. Usually it's just on some sticks and stones because there's no hard shoulder, but we've got a few inches here. Speaking of, first car. Yeah, usually I'd like to find somewhere with shade, but we ain't got it available. So we're gonna have to just relax here, let my chest recover and bask in the sun. Nearly 2 weeks now. Nearly 2 weeks I've had a pain in my chest. So we think it's 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭, which is inflammation, but I've not seen a doctor. There's not many doctors out here. I need to go to a hospital ideally, have an x-ray and some blood tests done, so I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it's just inflammation, because then that's not sinister, but it could be something more. Now, that's probably caused by my bag straps, because my bag is so heavy. Some days it's going to be 20 kilograms, because I've got to carry enough water for an entire day. So when that's just bouncing and pulling on my chest, yeah, it's caused havoc on my chest. I'm hoping that my physio is correct, because I can deal with inflammation, but if it's something to do with my lungs or my heart, I don't know, because there's no hospitals out here for me to check. So I'm hoping it's just inflammation, but I need to take it steady in case it's not. Checking out the hotel. Giving me 2 free nights. They're constantly feeding me free meals, food, drink, a lot. I could not be in better hands given my terrible state, so it's good, all good. A random old lady has seen me sleeping out here, so she's come and brought me coffee and cake, which is good because I don't have any food and there's no food anywhere until this evening, so a bit of a godsend that is. The hospitality's been surprising, and I think the main reason why it's surprising is because we're from built-up areas where there's people everywhere, so people aren't as scarce, so you don't value the social aspect as much, whereas when I'm running through rural Morocco where there's no one about, and I run through a small little village and they see me, let alone just a random person, but European dribbling football, they think, what on earth is going on? Because that social interaction is less common because they're in a more rural area. I think that's mainly one of the reasons why they take such good care of me, because they don't have visitors very often. So that's why so many people just give me free food, free water, even a bed to sleep in for the night, showers to use, which I needed because I stunk. So I think that's one of the main reasons why the Moroccans are so good to me, but maybe it's just because they're a kind of people, who knows? Yeah, so we're about 6 miles in now. Chest is absolutely killing me, so we've took a break. We're taking a break every 2 miles, but we're lucky at the minute, we've got some shade. We haven't had shade the last 2 breaks, so we're making the most of this now. I'm absolutely exhausted because last night I didn't sleep well, and the night before I slept at the side of the road, so you can tell I'm tired. So I'm trying to get some Z's in quickly. Some days when there's very limited access to food, I'll eat as much of whatever I can. So I'll go to a garage, all we have is crisps and chocolate, so yeah, I'll just eat loads of crisps and chocolate because I need the calories. But when I've got a supermarket and there's loads of decent food, I will pick like yogurt and ham and cheese and stuff. But some days when there's no food about, I've literally just got to eat as much as whatever I can get my hands on, and a lot of times it's just Haribo's. I'm a very average athlete, do you know what I mean? I'm not a world-class athlete, so although I'm doing all this, yeah, although it's impressive physically, the reason why I'm able to do it is because every moment it gets difficult, I just think and just tell myself it's just one more step, it's just one foot in front of the other. You don't need to be an expert, you don't need to be an athlete, anyone's capable. I mean, I'm not even a good footballer, I'm not even a good runner, but I'm out here, so I'm just a living demonstration that you don't need to be an expert to do what I'm doing.
Not what you want, really.
So 13 miles in, we've not been rationing water because we knew there was a bar on the way. We didn't know it was shut. So, right, we're going to have to figure something out. Let's ask some locals for some water. Let's see if they can help us.
Ahí hay una fuente.
Ah, sí, sí.
Mira.
Sí, sí.
La dejas que corra un poco para que salga un poquito más fresca.
If you press,
Esa dices.
Sí.
wait a minute because the water is so hot. So you have to wait.
Sí.
Okay?
Es que el bar está cerrado ahora.
Está bien. Muchas gracias.
Nada.
Yeah, so most towns, although they're very quiet and the bar's shut, so we can't get fresh drinks, they will have the odd water fountain. You just got to go find it. In this case, you have to go speak to our locals and they'd point it out to us. And it's a bit of a lifesaver. You'll go through every now and then a town where it doesn't have one, so you're in the bit of a stinker one, but nah, we're lucky. We've still got another 9 miles to go, so it's good. Got water, this will get us through it. The reason why I'm dribbling a football and not just running, although it would be much easier if I was just running, that's literally it. You see so many people do these challenges where they run from one place to another, and it's really impressive. But unfortunately, people don't want to watch it because everyone's done it now. See, 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿𝐴, he's set the bar. Running the length of Africa, you can't really top that. And even if you did top it, it would probably take another year on top of that. And how are you going to make 2 years worth of content and keep people engaged and interested? You can't, so you need to spice it up, and that's why I picked football. No one has ever dribbled a football the length of a nation, let alone from Africa to the UK. So that was going to be my unique selling point. Our bag is dropped off at the other side, so I just need to go back over all of that, grab the football, and somehow dribble a football across a landslide. A rocky landslide. Look at the size of these rocks. They're literally the size of cars. The hardest part about the ball must be the terrain. Yeah, it's got to be the terrain. So you're either blessed on a nice flat road that comes with cars and lorries coming at you, 70 miles an hour. That's a good day. Or on a bad day, you're going on the trails where it's all rocky, bouncy, the ball goes in whatever direction it wants. Terrain, 100% is the most difficult element of dribbling the football. One day I was following Google Maps. Google Maps was taking me a more direct route than Strava. There's a 45-degree dirt hill. And I'm thinking, okay, I can try climb this. I've lost control of the ball going up the hill. I've still got a 20-kilogram pack strapped to my back. I don't know why I didn't take it off. And I've just absolutely gone flying. So, fortunately, this bag has nice little pockets on the side, and it was rammed full of water. So I landed on the cushioned water like a boy, and it was all right. But I still got some cuts and bruises. My hip was hurting for a few days, but that could have been significantly worse because I must have gone like 7 feet.
From an unnamed texture, and it's got cut off halfway through, but I found it. And it's a local lad called James Lewis, this is local to the Midlands, is doing an amazing challenge for charity. He is dribbling a football from Africa to 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿𝐴. He's trying to raise £100,000 for St Giles Hospice. Now, he flew out to Marrakesh in Morocco on May the 1st. He's on his way now. The goal is to arrive back on July the 19th and see England win the 2026 World Cup final. He's encountered difficult temperatures and a lot of stray dogs. When you're dribbling a football, that could be
He's got to be careful there,
problem.
Jeff. He's got to be careful going into 𝐟𝐸𝐫𝐿𝐴.
Yeah, no, it was cool when �talkSport covered it. I was just in the middle of Spain, all by myself, and my mate drops me a text and says, "You're never talking about you right now on �talkSport." And I was like, I didn't even have a clue about it. I'd never contacted them. He sends me a screen record, and there's 𝐸𝐿𝐴 talking about my challenge and mentioning it.
So far, so he's on Just Giving anyway. James Lewis,
Well
26. Done. James Lewis, 26, dribbling a football from Africa to 𝐟𝐸𝐿𝐴. Astonishing. Give it a look. See if you can support.
He should be good by the time he gets back then.
But he got it all perfectly correct. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 nailed it. He got all the details correct, nailed it, and as a result, donations just started flooding in. Obviously, I've been fundraising for 4 years now, and this year the donations are by far so much higher. It blows me away every time. Like, someone just casually donating 100 quid is crazy. I get an email every time someone donates, and just to see that someone sent £100 today, it's just a nice little bump of spirits. It's good. When I did my first ever challenge, where I ran on a track for 24 hours, I had people running alongside me, supporting me, talking about, "Oh, have you heard about that guy who's running the length of Africa?" and it almost dwarfed me. It made me feel insignificant, so it pushed me to work even harder. So in the next year I did it blindfolded. The next year after that I ran home from Paris, and running home from Paris was a direct result of reading Russ Cook's book, because it kind of paved the way for what's possible. It made me realise that I'm capable of a lot more, and I did it in the exact same style as him. He ran from Turkey, from Asia, with just a hammock, so I went and bought a hammock, 20 quid. I did that from Paris, although it wasn't the same magnitude, it wasn't the same level, but it was still inspired by Russ. And now, here we are a year later, I'm doing it from Africa to Rougeley with a football, but this all started from reading his book, so I doubt he's listening. Russ Cook, you inspired this, but as I say, yeah, he paved the way. He highlighted what's possible. We've got about 5 left, and then we get to the hotel, sit the football on, have some food, call it a night. Not doing too bad, we've got water, just need to keep powering on. Boring, same, just empty road, but at least we're not on a main road. Just need to dig in 5 more miles, not too bad. Yeah, one of the scariest parts of the challenge was going through Morocco, because I had to take care of the football. At that point I had 1 football and a spare one in my bag, so if anything happened to the ball, the challenge was at major risk. And every time I would go through a town, I'd get absolutely swarmed with kids because they wanted to play football with me. And in Morocco it seemed as though everyone loved football, so literally as soon as they caught sight of me, they're all over me. And I thought, well, I can run off and keep continuing running while they're all following me. Like, doesn't seem like a very friendly way to treat the kids, especially when in Morocco all the people are taking care of me. I need to show some appreciation back. So a lot of times, and I did enjoy it, playing football with the kids, but the whole time I'm just nervous because I don't want anyone to steal it, or worse, keep the ball somewhere, get it lost, and that's ultimately what happened, which is a shame. But it only happened once. So a kid asked me for the ball, and I thought, you know what, I'll pass him the ball, do a little 1-2, I'll keep going. But no, he just kicks under a car, and it's ultimately been crushed and destroyed, which is a shame. But oh well. My second ball was fine. It's got me this far. I'm all right. And them experiences playing football with the kids was, wow, it's eye-opening, because there's a few kids I saw play. Like one instance, there was a group of kids playing football with baller carrier bags that was zip tied up, and then I'm running through with my football. They're all pointing at me, they're all swarming me, they pick the ball up and they point to themselves saying, mine? And I'm like, no, you're not having the ball, mate. So what I'd do is I'd explain to them what I'm doing, show them on my phone, they'd ask me for a photo, have a fist bump, and then run my way. Because Morocco was so good and the people were so kind to me, I do want to go back afterwards, so it'd be cool if I'm going to look for a sponsor after all of this. A sponsor who would like to donate a load of football gear, a load of footballs, fly back out there and donate a load of football gear and give it to all the places, give it to all the kids, give it to the people in Morocco who helped me. So I'd like to repay the favour and help them back. So yeah, the first football lasted 11 days and I was quite heartbroken, to be honest. The second one, however, lasted 30 days, which is pretty cool. This one I'm hoping will last more than the 30 days. I didn't name the first one. The second one we named Giles after the charity, but the third one, I'm leaning, it's his first day on the road today, I'm leaning towards ball skulls. .8, she's good going. 20.8 miles. We're both feeling it now. Chest is killing me. It's just tired because it's just exhaustion because we've been out. How many hours is that now? 10 hours we've just done. On the road for 10 hours and it's just been really derelict, so we're not having comfy seats, we're just sitting on the side of the road on the floor, not having any nice meals on the way. Yeah, it just makes it all a bit harder, but it could have been a lot worse, to be honest. Even for people who don't want to spend their remaining days in a hospice and would rather spend it at home, the St Giles still supports them. So even if they've not got a patient using a bed at their hospice, they still go out and support families at home. That's specialist care at home, that's supporting families even after the loved one has passed on. End of day 42, it's a good end. We've found a bar that's got the football on. We've only caught the second half because we're late. But we got to the bar and they're giving us free food. We don't really know what it is. But it looks like cheese, meat and eggs. But it looks good. So free food, we'll take it. I'm going to chill, watch some football and I'm going to call it a day. It's day 42 in the bag. Pretty good. 22 miles and a bit. Not bad, not bad.
So finally then, obviously you're literally bringing our football home, but is football coming home?
Of course. I'm going to dribble it all the way home and get home in time to see England bring it home. Imagine if that happened on the same day, July 19th. Imagine I get back from Africa on that day, dribbling the ball, bring it home on the same day that the England boys bring it home. It's possible, 100% possible, but that would be the best day of my life. And I can't imagine there's many other people out there who will have a day in their life better than that.
That the fear of dying tonight's gone because of the staff, the care.
Brilliant, brilliant, because they've given me a calming feeling.
He stayed here on the ward and everybody was really friendly with him and really nice room, really comfortable, and we just stayed with him then until he passed away, sadly. But yeah, we can't thank St Giles enough for everything that they did.
The staff were brilliant with me and the kids. They would bring entertainment for the kids. They'd go off and take the kids when the staff knew that I was getting upset, or when there was difficult conversations to have with doctors and me and Felicity. The nurses would recognise that and take the kids out and have a play. I remember on one particular night when me and the kids were here, they put a bit of a theme on for us, you know, a movie night. They just made it very, very comforting, and it just doesn't feel like a hospital, which we were so used to in the build-up to coming here.
Because I know what he's going to say.
Oh, she was my idea of perfect.
He's always said it.
I've said it before that I don't think I would be here now without her.
Since filming, Dave has passed away, with Kelly and his family by his side. The hospice was there for them until the end. Their work is precious,